What's up, everybody? It's your boy G. Today I'm bringing you a behind the scenes video of the last wedding that I shot. It's me and my homeboy James. We've been knowing each other, man. It's probably been like over 30 years. Great guy, great videographer, great photographer, man. So, like we make the perfect team, So, as you can see right now, we at the start of the actual wedding. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. I was starving on this day right here, man. I was so ready to eat. And the good thing about it is, man, this couple right here, great couple. They had some great food over there too at the wedding venue. So, thank God to that. So in order to be a wedding photographer, you have to understand the flow of your typical wedding, and you have to be able to adapt on the fly with your shooting as well as with your management of the actual ceremony, because a lot of times I find that I run the show when I'm the lead photographer at the wedding. So you got to be on your A game, you got to be on point. And the good thing about it is I've shot so many weddings over the years, me as well as James. I forgot to shout out my wife. She's on the BTS right now. We've seen so many different scenarios at weddings to whereas we're basically equipped to shoot any style of wedding, As far as for the BTS, we basically shot the entire wedding from a BTS standpoint. I had to chop it up because it would have been way too long right now. As you can see right now, we have the bride. She's coming out right now. The wedding coordinator is getting the dress straight for James. He was in the process of getting his shots for the video. I was back about halfway up the aisle. At that point, we had a spot for all of the participants to stop at so that I can get the pic. And right now, her dad is walking up, so they're getting ready to make their walk up the aisle. As you can see, James is using his Ronin, and I believe he's shooting with his Sony. And he's making it very easy for himself. He also has a stationary camera set up on the side too as well, on a tripod. So that's getting all those static shots as well. So right now they're stopped. James is getting the details on the back, and now I'm off camera. You can't see me, but as you can see, I'm flashing. Okay, you can see my arm right there, and I'm just getting those shots in. And again, you have to be able to control the flow as the main photographer. You have to let people know where to go, what to do, and how to maneuver. Okay, so right now I have the groom. He's coming up on the side right here. He's greeting the bride's father, and now he is greeting his bride. Great couple, guys, great couples. We did their engagement, we shot the bridals, and we also did the wedding, and I'm telling you, man, they were a blast to work with. Alright, so I'm chewing gum. I'm always chewing gum, y'all, so if you see me taking pics, I'm chewing gum 9 times out of 10. All right, so you'll see me moving around. You'll see James moving around. Again, I chopped up the BTS. Like this one clip right here was almost it was over half an hour. Like it might have been almost an hour. So I had to chop it down, guys. I didn't want to bore you out with every single detail. So right now the pastor is preaching. Now we go into the start of the ceremony. James does have a camera off-site. It's on camera left, and you'll see me just moving around. You see he has his handheld camera right there. I'm over there shooting some side shots, and he also has his static camera right there too. Yeah, man, so the ceremony was beautiful. Whoever did the decorations, they did a wonderful job in the venue. This was my first time shooting a wedding here, but I've been to 2 weddings at this venue, so it's pretty nice. Now, as you can see, I'm up on the stage. I'm gonna be honest with you, when you hire me to shoot your wedding, I will be all over the place. Don't be surprised if you see me peeking around the corner through some flowers. I think the wedding before this, I was all up in the decoration trying to get the shot, but hey, that's what you pay me for, that's what you pay James for. That's what you pay us for. You pay us for that service. And just keep in mind, guys, I had a mic on the entire time, and I was basically talking to myself. Well, I was giving the appearance of I was talking to myself during the wedding, so I had some strange looks coming, but everything was all good. I had to explain to a couple people, hey guys, look, I'm doing the YouTube video, so so we're kind of crowded around the bride and groom right now. I believe they were exchanging rings, I believe. All right, so right now we moved over to the table so they can sign their wedding certificates at this point, and they have to light the candle too as well. So I'm you see me moving around, I'm snapping shots everywhere. So at this point I kind of got in the crowd. You'll see one of the guests right here. She actually leaned back for me. I didn't realize it until I watched the video. I appreciate her for that. She was a real one. And, it really showed the shot that I was trying to capture. So right now the ceremony is officially over, quote unquote, and right now they're about to walk down the aisle. I used to get these shots. Sometimes I do, like sometimes I don't, but I already had so many shots to the point I just decided just to wait until the end right here so I can get a proper shot of the bride and groom, Sometimes I get the wedding party walking out, but sometimes I don't. It depends. I didn't do it on this one because they were doing a walk in, right? So as you can see, we do it a tad bit different down here in Baton Rouge, So these are just a couple clips from the couples that walked in. They were having a good time. I wish I could have added the music on here, but again, I didn't want to get a copyright strike, so I didn't add the music on here. But you can kind of see everybody was vibing out, having a real good time. Yep. And again, this isn't the entire wedding party. This is just a few people. You'll see me. Again, I'm popping in and out of frame. As long as you see those lights flashing, I'm working. Yeah. So, oh yeah, they were getting it in. I'm telling you. Sometimes, you have to always look at your surroundings because you can have a dope shot behind you. So on the previous couple, I had to turn around and get some shots off camera, but yeah, everything came out pretty good. My boy right here, he was getting it in though. He had me turned up. I was like, okay, bro? Yeah, player right here. Okay, now the kids, they took it right here. Oh yeah. They were ready right there. And now we got the little babies, they came up in. And right after this, I believe that's when the bride and groom came back in. I don't think I caught them walking in. I caught them starting to dance. This was the quote unquote fast dance that they did prior to the actual first dance, the official first dance. So I had to get some shots of that as well. And again, guys, I wish I could have added the music because the music would have set this thing really off. But I think I might leave that music for if I ever decide to put this on Instagram or TikTok or something, But they had the fog rolling. Shots came out pretty good. James has his camera right there. If you look to the right-hand side of the bride's hair, you'll see the camera set up there with the light. I'm moving around taking photos, and James is going mobile as well. So he has his Ronin over there. Again, I think he's shooting with the Sony right there on the Ronin. So I had to come out the shirt, man. I had to pull the shirt out, y'all. I had to get down to business, of course. You pay me for a job, so I got to come through. Yeah, so this was a dope couple, dope clients. They had great people. Everybody at the wedding was nice and cordial. The food was good. Everything popped off in a timely manner. So I can't say anything bad about it at all. Only great things. And at this point, we were starting to take photos of the family. Now, I don't have the photos of the actual wedding party and everything in this first video. I might end up setting up another video because, again, I might have 2.5 hours of content, if not more than that, just on the BTS side of this wedding. And Ain't even including the cell phone stuff, right? All right, so we're on stage right now. They are doing the toast. You can't see, well, no, they were in the process of starting the toast. So right now they're cutting the cake. You can't see it right now, but you can see James, he's getting his footage, and I am shooting those angles wherever I can get in. That's why I'm moving around to. And always check the back of your camera, guys, to see if you have the shot that you envision. All right, so right now, I was telling the bride just to fake it a couple times. She did a couple fakes, I think 2 or 3 of them, before she actually tossed the bouquet. So they were ready to get their hands on that bouquet, y'all. They were ready. Yeah, so she played around with them. I got the camera set and everything, and then I gave it an okay, and boom, there it is. Yep. Alright, y'all, so this is basically the end of the BTS. I hope you guys learned something. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow your boy. Peace.